Fall Guys is the new hip and hoppin' battle royale Mario Party that has the internet all like, why am I so bad at this? But in reality, nobody's good at it. And if you somehow haven't seen it or played this game yet, then here's the gist. It's basically a battle royale mixed with a bunch of mini games all into one shit show that you can't control. It's really fun. It's been compared to Mario Party a lot, which is just bullshit because it has nothing to do or like play like Mario Party at all, but it plays a lot like fucking Gang Beasts more than anything. But to be fair, the minigame style is kind of like Mario Party. Speaking of minigames, there's a lot, so alright, so first up is DoorDash, and there's Mitch messing me up like always because he's just such a fucking asshole. I hate him so much. But DoorDash is just luck, okay? Like, there's a bunch of doors, and only, like, a few of them can actually, like, be gone through. Most of them are just walls. So the trick is just kind of stay in the middle and let everybody who's up front hit the walls. Because you don't want to be as far back till you, like, you don't make it in time, but you don't want to be up close, so you have to hit it. So just, like, cheat off them, like, in high school. We have Rollout, which is basically just go left and right and repeat until you either win or you fall off, because the game either hates you, or you're bad, or you just stop paying attention. There's not a lot to say about this game. It's literally just like cylinders spinning until you lose, or everybody else loses and you win. Like, look, that's all it is. There's holes sometimes. Like, there's just not a lot of, like, what am I supposed to say about it? Seesaws is just god-awful, it's horrible, and if you don't agree with me, then you've never suffered on Seesaws before. It's 10% skill, okay, and then it's 110% based on luck and, like, how far up you are. Unlike fucking DoorDash, you want to be on the front, and I'm at the back here, because if you're at the front, and you'll see what I mean, because it's fine here, right? Oh, yeah, no, it's all fine, it's balanced. Then it kind of, oh, yeah, okay, that's a little rough, but, you know, I'm alive. And then, flop! I got fucked, okay? So, you want to be at the front, and you could do it without even having to suffer at all, okay? That's fucking, what is this even called? I hate it so much, I don't even care. Okay, so look, I've had a little thing for each of these that's like kind of like a fucking like bare bones what I want to say, and then I just kind of fill it in when I'm actually talking about it. But Tiptoe is hard to like write something for because it's bad, but it's bad in a way where it's like hard to complain because there is a strategy, and the strategy is basically don't do this, don't guess. You don't want to be a guesser. You just want to follow everybody and like cluster together near the end, because that's the way to win, okay? Because you could get lucky and guess it, right? But if you don't, you fall and you lose, and that's what happened to me multiple times here. Well, the reason I lost this really was because of that. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But yeah, that's Tiptoe. It's not good, but no, that's it. Fall Ball is most likely the worst fucking minigame in the entirety of Fall Guys. I've been pretty rough on some of the other minigames up to this point, but Fall Ball is actually the worst. It's a team-based game. It's soccer with 2 balls, but they're not balls, they're like giant balls, and so it's really, really hard to control, and you have to work with your team, and like everybody has to like defend while trying to score at the same time, and you can just see it right here, and it's like you can never control the ball, but it always seems like the other team can control the ball, you know, and it's like, why do they always end up with like 12 points, but then we end up with, we end up with 2, like, I don't get it! Even though I had bad things to say about the other games, I still like them, but Jinx is probably my favorite minigame in the entire game. It's, you know, like the cheese touch from the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. It's like that, but whenever you touch someone, you don't lose the cheese touch, but they also have it, and it's like that until everybody but like a few people on the other team don't have it, or your team has it, and then you win. Whoever doesn't have the cheese touch, like, last, their team wins. That's it, basically. That's it. It's really good, though. I really like it. Block Party is just hole in the wall. You know that TV show that, like, they had a few years ago? Yeah, it's that. It's hole in the wall. Yeah, that's it. There's a bunch of racing ones like Dizzy Heights and fucking Slime Climb. I hate Slime Climb, But then there's Fruit Shoot, okay? And the problem with Fruit Shoot is it's like all the other racing games, right? And there's a lot of them, trust me. There's more than the two I just mentioned there. But the problem with it is that you can see there's like this escalator that pushes you back, right? And it's across the whole thing, so there's no way to dodge it. But then, if that wasn't bad enough, the fact that they are just like, okay, you can't move forward at your normal pace. They then shoot gigantic fruits at you of different, like, shapes. So, like, they move differently. It's not like, okay, well, I'm just bad, but, like, that was just pathetic there. But, like, it's really hard, because it, like, where do I go? How do I dodge? I really don't. I don't like Fruit Shoot, okay? I hate fucking banana! There's Team Tail Tag, which is just, like, it's tag, but you want to be it? It's really hard. So you have a tail, and people who don't have tails want your tail. And it's a team effort. You can see there's 4 teams there, and whoever's the lowest amount of tails in total on their team gets eliminated. Okay, and that's Team Tail Tag. It's pretty good for a team game. It's pretty good. There's a few more, but the last one I'll mention is Perfect Match, and it's hard to explain. It's like there's some boards up top, and they have a fruit that is going to appear on it, but the floor you're standing on, each square has a different fruit, so you have to, like, memorize, like, a few different patterns on the floor, so that you can, like, stand on the right fruit when it pops up on the screen, and you don't know what it's going to be. It's alright. Like, near the end, you can really just follow the crowd, okay? It's not hard. Just follow where everybody else is going, near the end, and you'll probably be fine, okay? It's pretty good. It's alright. Of course, there's a lot more that I could have mentioned, but, like, that would be boring. I'm not going to talk about all of them. If you want to play the game, you can check them out, or you can watch people who play this game for a living, because there's apparently professionals who play this game. You know, Fortnite has professional players. There's professional Fall Guy players, so, I mean, like, you can go look at them. And just like Fortnite, this game has a battle pass, because all battle royales, no matter, like, if they have guns in them or not, they have a battle pass. So that's where you can get some skins and stuff from. And I mean, like, you know, one thing they actually did do well, though, was the final games. And now, final games are basically, at the end of the game, they have to decide a winner. And so they choose a game that only one person can win, because the other games, it's a little complicated. I didn't get all of them, but I got 2 of the ones that I think are really interesting. Hexagon, which is like, it spells like hex dash a dash gone. Get it? Because they disappear. It's like Minecraft TNT Run. I'm sure it's been compared that way many times, but that's because what it is. I wasn't good enough to win, and I didn't have the patience to, you know, get far enough to record Hexagon, but the people I was recording with, you know, you can see they got in, so footage, yay! So that's Hexagon. And the other one that I got recorded, Jump Showdown, is actually pretty interesting too. It's like those carnival or fair things you see like in videos. I've never seen one in real life, but it's like there's like a big bouncy area, and then the kids like jump around in it, and then there's these spinning poles that like come around and try and hit them, but they're like soft, obviously. You know, they wouldn't murder the kids, hopefully. And they just have to kind of dodge them, and that's basically what this is, except like the tiles fall. Now this is my first game on, and I'm going to show the clip here. It's my first game on. It's just me and this guy left, right here, right? And then I'm like, oh my god, I could get a win for the video, because I've never won before. So I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Well, wait, okay, so, no, that's fine. Maybe it was just a glitch in the Matrix, right? And then he does it again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, he's probably not. Okay, he's doing it multiple times in a row here, right? And okay, fuck you. Okay, so I don't know if this was just a glitch and I'm just not aware of it, or like he's a hacker or what, or maybe I suck. Maybe I'm not on his level yet. But I now hate this game forever, and I just keep jumping. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, and I obviously lose, and I'm very angry at it. Look, at the end of the day, here's what I'm gonna say about Fall Guys. Last month, it was free on PlayStation if you had PSN, okay, and it's on PC too. And even though the sale is over on PlayStation now, it's only like $26. So if you have it, is it worth buying? If you have friends that have this game, it's worth buying. If you don't, it's not. It's funner with friends, and it's just not as fun by yourself, because you can just laugh with your friends about how fucking funny this shit is. But, you know, besides that, I I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, that's just my personal opinion though. You could enjoy it by yourself, but I just don't think it's that. Okay, it's not a solo player game. But if I had to compare this to any game, like if I really had to, like any game out there, well then I think most of us would know the right answer. It's of course Minecraft Skywars. Yeah, you know it. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, that is just like Fall Guys. Yep.